We are about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Let's get it.
Nothing but air for the impact. The combo's there. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Throws out a projectile. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Strings it all together. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Big counter. Both fighters are barely alive. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The impact doesn't do anything. Trying to read each other here? Up tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Pops them with a shorty. Great work finding the opening. Both fighters want to... Oh, burnout triggers! Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Super clutch corner switch. Goes low. Both fighters planning something? Scrapping it out up close. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? So, what's next? Solid anti-air! Blocks that off! Throws them! Player 1 will need to use their burnout! Did they mean to do that? The jump in is rejected! Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Big counter. Solid combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Grabs them. Player 1 chases them down. Genius read. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive, uses the gauge for a super art. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Both fighters planning something? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Hits them with a stopping bomb. We have super arts on deck. They're still bends the meter, hoping for a good return. A quick breather. That was a well-placed projectile. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Smart play with the throw. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player 2 turning it right up with the super. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Look at the jet turns out. The Jinrai kick out of nowhere. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Nails the anti-air. Combo with KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Can't tech the throw. Uses the target combo as a filler. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Doing some quick planning? Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them. It's a good spot to use the super. Start the tunes. The Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Punish counter sets the table. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Misses the drive impact. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. With the throw. Throws them to negate the block. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Can't tech the throw. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Not having the cross-up. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Set the shuriken bomb to panic. Oh, burnout trigger. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shoryuken goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Impacts a no-go. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Slides and goes for the legs. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life and still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. A quick breather. Will this super art do anything? The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile.
Pay attention.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The combo's there. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Knockdown. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Can't tech the throw. Uses the parry. Throws them to negate the block. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Hits with the overhead. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 chases him. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to can't. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that super art. Shikujin right in there. How's that? Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. How's this? The impact doesn't do anything. Throws out a projectile. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Saihasho shows the medium kick. Blocks the impact. Hits them with a stopping bomb. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Jumps up. A quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Doing some quick planning? Drive usage is back on the table. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Player 1 got smothered. But what now? The match just started. It's anyone's game. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Gotta do better than that. Max SS just goes for it at this range. Jinrai turning it right up with the super. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Jinryu. Repa.
Bet that hurt.
Lands the super. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. They're hurt big time. What are they gonna do? Player 2 is gonna drive him back, misses. Gets the corner switch. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? I can't believe it. Player 2 can't use any dumps them. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game.
Comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Gotta do this. Come on. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. What's the play here? Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Grabs him, knockdown, and KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps! They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Smart play with the throw. Flashes. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player hits them with a stop and pop. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 reads the throw and escapes. Next with the throw. Okay, will this super art do anything? Target combo into... Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? All with a no throw. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Player 2 has the life advantage. The impact gets blocked. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Got their eye on the air. Reads their mind and techs the throw. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How's this? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That drive impact is blocked. Great work finding the opening. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Okay, creating some space here. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. All right, brushes that off and keeps going. Combo with the target combo. Super clutch corner switch. Can't tech the throw. Denied. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Sets up with that amazing never say die attitude. Got them the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Oh, could be the start of something. Brings down a Yoga Comet with the low heavy. Somehow the throw connects. Jump! Connects with the throw. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 1 can't use drop. Oh my god, they just choked it up. What this could lead to some big damage. Getting up close and personal. The low kick hits. Cross up. It's denied. Yoga Inferno to set this fight alight. Notice abuses their drive game. Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my game, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Now, find a new rival.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch counter. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Heading into heats it up with a combo into super. The super art finds they saw a path and they took it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Hustles in. Player 1 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 hits them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Hammers them with a psycho blitz. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Uses the target combo as a filler. Links it! They can't squander this punish counter chance. Jinrai opts for the critical art. Traps them with the critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Play a super art. This may turn to a big chance. Oh my! Comes off the tank and scores the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. They are letting it fly. Hits the drive. How's this? Smart play with the throw. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the Mikrosum. Quick breather. Oh my, the throw tech. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Not much movement. Meets them air to air. The throw is denied. Good decision with that throw. Amazing.
Let's get here.
Target combo into... Oh! Putting the chair back. Combo finishes it.
How's that?
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Breaks the block with a throw. Very solid corner switch. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Takes a trip.
Not so bad.
Nice tech. Shoots off a fireball up close. Stops the attack by using a drive kick. Throws a fireball here, maybe as it's down to the wire. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Flashes him. Not close enough for the throw. One chance here may end this match. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Can't tech the throw. Player 1 hits him with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Peppers him with a heats it up with a combo into super. Hits him with a 1-2-3. Knockdown and how's this round going to develop? That combo hit deep. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Cycle Souls bringing a flurry of hits. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Projectile to try and change the situation. Parries the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What's the play here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. The jump in catches them. Grabs them. Knockdown. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. But oh! The super armor baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to kill. A quick breather. Both sides are gonna have to fight without drive. Jump! What'll happen? Who will this critical art hit? Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Peppers them with a psycho flip. Nice counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Which way you gonna block? Goes low. What's the next move? So hits them with a stopping box. Pay attention. Uses the target combo as a filler. There's a change of sides. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Connects with the throw. Blinks it. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Turning it right up with a super. Gets them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Come on.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
How's this?
Opts for the throw. Gets the counter in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Knockdown. Goes for the surprise rushing. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. Okay, creating some space here. That drive impact is blocked. Grabs him, takes a trip. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Next hit, they couldn't shake the projectile. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sticks the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Hits him with a stopping block. Yo, put that away. Still slugging it out at this range. Jump. Ooh, there's a side, throws him. Going in. Right lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player tries to act quickly, but Whiskey finishes with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Jumps in. Throws range projectile. Oh, the throw connects. Super hard on. Ooh, does him dirty. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Spends it all on the super. Not trying one bit about it. Slams the super. Time for dessert. Fights back with authority. They're using a fireball to force goes to the air. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge. The throw is denied. How's this? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Are they going to be able to? Knew the throw is coming. Crowns them from above. The jump in is denied. Excellent block. Noticeable life lead. Risky plays. What a finish. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Strings it all together. The impact gets blocked. Player two has the life advantage. Can't tech the throw. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player one chases them down, takes a trip. Was looking for that jump attack. Very solid corner switch. That drive impact doesn't get through. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Grabs him. Taking stock. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Still slugging in there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Gets the jump in. Who's going to start things off? That combo is a smart play to stop the opponent there. Jumps. Okay, creating some space here. Sure you can. Both fighters planning something. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Flashes him. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Bring in the heat. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu rip-off. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Let's get turn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Attempts to break the stalemate with a block. Kisses the fireball. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This is gonna hurt. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Reads the throw and escapes. Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. All the throw connects. Amazing! A jump in and whip. They're wide open. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Keeps them out. What are they gonna do? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Pokes with a kick. Clutch, anti-air. Connects with the throw. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. This can lead to some big damage. Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. That back throw was huge. Drop zone, baby. Either fighter could use drive now. Dangerous range here. Ooh, crushes the shins. The Jinrai, excellent block. Jump! Oh, it is over! Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. Both fighters have plenty of power. Where is this match going to go? Goes for the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here.
How's this?
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Flashes them. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Loses the gauge for a super art. Shimbo Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. That combo did decent damage. Showing some real tenacity. Player two is worth. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. It's a good spot to use the super. Big super art hit. It's on. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? The throw whiffs. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks it. Goes low. Jumps in solid anti-air. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Looking for a chance. Light lead is there, but still anticipated that throw. So, what's next? Oh, the throw connects. Not that forward rush. Oh my God, what a throw tech. Shuts that down with a parry. A real test of nerves here. They decide to take a breather to cross-up attack. Gets the corner switch. It might be theirs, and what a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nice tech. Checks him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. How can they use this to their advantage? Starts off zoning with fireballs. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Holds out with the block. Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Down to the wire. This is gonna be bad news. Dual F8 hits a good spot to use the super. The fighters return to the middle of the stick, hits them with a stop and block. Uses the target combo as a filler. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Shin, Ryu, Rippa!
Bet that hurt.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this rate. Impact squashed. Attempts to break the stalemate with the punch. Anticipated that throw. A jump. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Jumps. The Jinrai. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Close range projectile. Doing some quick planning? Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. So, what's next? They continue to battle it out and all in with a rush! A jump in? Breaks through with a throw! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The grab misses. Time's the only thing moving here. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Pops him with a shorty. Jump critical rolling attack. Get out of here! Gotcha! Uses the target combo as a filler. Doesn't miss a beat. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that hurt.
Ooh, they're gonna feel. How did they read that throw? A quick breather. They were right to be on guard there. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Denies the jump in attempt. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The throw misses. Starts with a jump in. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Opts for the throw. All right. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. Neither of them willing to back off here. Anticipated that counter and blocks. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player one will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Throws them. What's next? Combo with the target combo. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Misses the grab. Critical rolling attack. Get out of here. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Going wild with Shout of Earth. Shout of Earth. Cranking it up. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Counter hit throw there. They knew that throw was coming. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The command grab doesn't make it. Trips him up. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Burnout is triggered. This is a huge chance to make a feed. Life lead and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big counter. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen? Looking to plan them with a pile driver. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Connects with medium kick. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh, says no to the impact. Hits him with a stop and pop. Both of our combatants are perfect execution with the anti-air. Connects with the throw. Dangerous range. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. That combo did decent damage. Throws them. They return to center stage. Let's see play with the screw power driver. There's no escape. Sees the overhead coming. This drive impact closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Looking to plan them with a pile drive. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Opts for the throw. Player 2 has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Not so fast. Box him with a target combo. Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps. Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. The drive impact is denied. Grabs him. Taking stock. Player 1 chases him down. Target locked and scoop. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Going in. Risky. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Overhead, but it won't work. They're going for the super art? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Let's go! Taking no prisoners. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Throws a fireball. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters look to set things up as they pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 connects with the throw. Both fighters blocks the drive reversal. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 will have to big time win. Bring in the heat. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. That hurt. Super! That overhead, but it won't work. Anti-air in the clutch. Shakes things up with a fireball. Backed into the corner. What setup do they show some disrespect with that invincible special? That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Gets a good read on their opponent. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player one has the life lead. What are these fighters thinking now? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Projectile to try and change the situation. Reads their mind and techs the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Misses the drive impact. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Round two.
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws them to negate the block. Oh! Were they baiting them into that? Checks them with the boom. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Both fighters planning to drive rush to keep it going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this. Knew the throw was coming. Noticeable life, wall splat. It closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shoots off a fireball up close. That drive impact is blocked. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. No good up high. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and beat it down to the wire. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Neither of them willing to back off here. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Good somersault kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Going in. KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Got their eye on the air. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Okay, creating some space here. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Projectile to try and change the situation. Super up springs forward with the drive rush. Sonic boom. Jumps up. Goes low. Oh, easy tech. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Grabs them. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Halfway through this round. The drive impact is denied. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this drive rush to keep it going. Player one needs to use it. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Ripper! Going in? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Fireball experiencing burnout. Player 2, oh my god, they just choked it up. They gotta dig down deep here. Looking for a hole, both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. They both can they break through with a solid puncher? Almost out of time. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Oh, burnout, flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Next, the count. There's the counter we wanted. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this forward throw, laying the pressure on Thick. Sonic boom, brushes that off and keeps going. Looking for a hole, pumps the brakes on the impact. Fireball pressure, anti-air in the clutch. Drive rush. A jump, all the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Gotta do better than that. Nice fireball. What are they gonna do? Sets up with the jump in. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Ooh, what a smart throw. Solid anti-air. Closes in. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Hold your breath. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Taking stock. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Heading into the end game. Gets Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Perfect parry. Checks him with the drive rush to keep it going. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. Looking to impress with this super. Air money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They decide to take a breather to regroup, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Both sides getting ready. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball here. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Gets into perfect fireball range. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, what a smart throw. Medium kick hits. And whips. They're wide open. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Sticks out a kick. Gotta do better than that. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Breaks the block with a throw. Throws him. What now? Great job in escaping that. Nothing stops this train. Target combo into turning it right up with a super. Catches out of a triple Jinrai. Both sides getting ready. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. A real test of nerves here. Impact squashed. Boom! This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Are you kidding me? Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
new warrior has entered the ring!
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Starts with a jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. Not so fast. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Misses the grab. One chance here may end. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps. Ari brushes that off and keeps going. Combo with the target combo. Takes the chance to hurt him. Okay, creating some space here. Flashes him. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Spinning bird kick. It's a good spot to use the super. Hits the Sultan Rocket. She's gonna give them a rabid beatdown for some serious damage. Player 2 hits the air throw. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Dragon Lash! Oh, burnout triggered! Rattles them with oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? They draw critical. What's gonna happen? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Closes it out! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The throw missed down to the wire. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Staves off the crossover. Goes for the drive rush there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Misses the drive impact. Taking stock. The jump in catches them. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip. Grabs him. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive. Just goes for it at this range. Shippujin right hit. KO. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks him with a projectile. Jumps in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Springs forward with a drive rush. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Blocks the impact. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Throws them to negate the block. Big opportunity coming. Spinning bird uses the gauge for a super art. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. They're not dead. This fight's not over. Gotta be careful not to experiencing. Oh, kisses the fireball. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. They are an overhead attack. SBK hits. They're back into the corner now. Holy, shrugs that off. Can they convert on the Tenku kick? What's next? And eats it. Oh, combo. Cut golf. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Dangerous break, perfectly executed. Player 2 was an absolute beast.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stays cool and counters. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The impact gets blocked. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Parries the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Do they build meter or just go all in on each other? Stands firm and blocks the drive. Good anti-air. Trips him up. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Taking stock. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up? Experiencing burnout. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Big throws. Parries the attack. Sure you can? Hits them with a stopping block. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Hit them with a 1-2. Nice counter. Scrapping it out up close. Manages to block the jump in attack. Knockdown and chin right kick. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Scared money don't make no money. Spins it all for the Shinryu rip out. Wow, that's some... Will that parry change the momentum of this match? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. The drive impact doesn't work. Quick impact squat. Gotta be careful not to whip all the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Breaks through with the throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The impact gets blocked. Player one has the life lead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Combo with the target combo. Brings out the super arm. How is this gonna work out for them? Next hit will end the round. Time's the only thing moving here. With the life, perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws out a projectile. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Still very early in the round. Feeling out the spacing. Grabs him. All right, nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Hit them with a 1-2-3. That drive impact is blocked. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Denies the jump in. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. How's this? Clean parry. Smart play with the throw. Player one couldn't even get a tickle in. Might be time for a change. We're just get pumps the brakes on the impact. Both fighters planning something? Hits them with a stopping bomb. All the throw connects. What's next? Fight back with authority. Ooh, you totally. There's a drive impact. There's a burnout. Psycho Blitz wakes him up. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. The drive impact doesn't work. Dangerous range here. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Close range projectile. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Impact squat. I can't believe it. Shows off a parry. Wall splat into the guard break. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Sit down and shut up! Ooh, we're not done here! Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Dump them! Player one is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Gotta do this. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Throws them down. Player one chases them down. Taking stock. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Adds a little super juice into this. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Flashes him. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Pops him with a shorty. Throws a fireball. Which way you gonna block? They were expecting that drive impact. Their spacing is so on point right now. Brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes forward. Not much life difference. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Knocked them out of the air. Looking for it. Hits the drive. Barely blocks the jump in. Drops him hard. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Drive closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. How's this? Dragon Lash. Connects with the throw. A jump in, reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, what a smart throw. Takes the ball. Cross that off. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, putting the cherry on top! Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Drive time. Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Strings it all together. No good up high. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Blocks the low heavy. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
How's this?
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The super armor does its job. Closes the gap. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Jumps up, side switch in the corner. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Doesn't miss a beat. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Uses the gauge for a super art. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. That combo did decent damage. Burns out. Reads the jump in perfectly. A real test of nerves here. Player 1 is in a very good spot now.